What's up, everybody? Old School NYC Gamer back once again here, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is the weekend. Today is Saturday, and that means garage sales and yard sales. So without further ado, there are two yard sales that I found on Craigslist today. I'm going to check them both out. Now, one for sure did catch my eye. Basically, it's a Nintendo DS with a bunch of games. So there's not really too much to it. There were no photos. It's not too far from my house. So just going to kind of do off the cuff kind of thing. Hopefully I get to film some of the footage like I did in last week's video. But let's go ahead and let's see what we get here. So now we're heading over to the second garage sale, people. And I saw this. It was actually not too far from my house. You know, they said they had a bunch of video games and a Nintendo DS. Now, of course, you know, sharks are going to see that and they're going to flock right to it. So if it's still there, I'll try to show you some footage off the phone. Hopefully we could get something there and, you know, make sure the bus isn't going to pass me here. But yeah, let me go jump on the bus here, head over there, and hopefully, you know, we'll score. Hopefully it's a good price and not asking for too much. And, you know, from there, that's all I got to say. We'll be right back. Well, that first yard sale was a bust, as I told you guys in the last clip when I was looking at Craigslist. It was actually a family selling their stuff. They had, you know, I think over 150 Blu-rays, DVDs, all that other stuff. The only games they even had were 3 PS2 games. They were asking $3 to $4 a pop. It was like Namco Museum and a couple others. I can't remember which they were. But she had a pink Nintendo DS. The hinge was basically busted, so it couldn't really, you know, stay in the one place. She was asking $40 for it, and yeah, a broken, halfway broken Nintendo DS for $40. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be biting on that. If it was a 3DS, possibly I could see it being $40, but you know, the fact that it's you know how old that handheld is, and they're asking that kind of a price for it, I couldn't really bite on that. If it was $15, I would have possibly thought about it, but I'm really not going to go that far to spend $40 or something like that when I already have a DS. So we're going to check out the next yard sale here, which is also by my house. I saw a sign for it. Hopefully I can get some footage of that. It might be a little more appetizing, and you know, we'll be right back. Well, you can't say I didn't try, everybody, but I did find something at that second yard sale. To recap, though, I could have filmed, but like I said, there was a lot of kids running around. It was an actual block party / yard sale for one resident. He had a lot of old books, and he had a ton, and I mean like literally a milk crate full of old comic books from the 70s, like X-Men, Wolverine, Captain America, mostly those kinds of comics. And, you know, basically nothing was tagged. I could have threw him an offer. As long as it was reasonable, he took it. Now, I did ask him if he had any old video games, and at first he was kind of reluctant. He wasn't sure, but he was nice enough to go back up into his house and look around a little bit. Came out with a bag, and there was really one thing that I found. I offered him 5. He said 8. Then I countered offer with 7, so he took it. And first off, this is going to be a dead giveaway. It's for the Game Boy. This is Caesar's Palace. You know, not the best game, but you know, I'm into these kind of like gambling games. So it has roulette and blackjack, which are my favorites. And a Game Boy Advance. This is the model 001. This is not the, you know, one with the brighter screen. You see right there. It's a little dusty. You can clean it off, but it actually did come with an extra game here. Let's see what it was. It was Connect 4. Perfection and Trouble, which are board games for the Game Boy Advance. And yeah, I mean, like I said, it was a dry weekend this week, people. You know, as the weather is getting a little cooler here in New York, there should be quite a few more yard sales. Hopefully it'll be a little better. And that's about it. Like I said, it's a short video. Hope you guys and gals enjoyed it. It's like I said, it's not the best, but just wanted to kind of give you just a little bit of the scenery as I'm walking around, yakking away. But anyway, I got something big I got planned for tomorrow for the channel, which I will be filming. Hopefully that will work out. And, you know, I'll talk about it more on Facebook and Twitter. So if you're not on either, feel free to go check out my pages down here at the bottom. And that's it, people. Like I said, have a great one. Hope all you out there are having a better day than I am today yard sailing. And that's about it. Take Take care, everybody. Cheers.